Hi. Oh, that's no good either. Hang on, that's no good.
Okay.
Hang on, we'll be right with you. Set that up over there. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, no internet at Governor's again, so it's kind of last second here. Okay. Ow. Yeah, that's not that. We gotta. Don't move it. Don't move it.
Okay.
Sorry, last minute here. We're rushing around like crazy here. All right, come in.
Good, good.
Come in.
All right.
Actually, if you could turn that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Another crazy day here.
It was just so funny. Like, I seriously think it took us to find a spot in here that worked as long as it took us to drive from, like, Governor's. It was like, no here, no here, no here. We're using this phone. We're using this iPad. It's
Hi.
a Monday.
It's Monday, all right. It's August.
Ooh,
It's August 2?
August 17th.
August 17th. Hope everybody's well. Yesterday was the 43rd anniversary of Elvis's passing.
Do
So
you follow that every year?
we stayed in and lit candles, sang "Love Me Tender" all day long.
I played my ukulele.
Is that what playing a ukulele looks like?
I'm awful.
Almost, actually. Yeah. So apparently, Sally has given up her saxophone and has taken up the
The
ukulele.
love of the ukulele. I even like how it's spelled.
What?
I like how it's spelled. Ukulele. Like, what a cool name. It's a cool thing.
It's Ukulele.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
thought it was.
funny?
It's not UKE.
No.
Oh.
Ook. And then there's a couple of teachers online that are like nice enough to like teach you how to play, and they're like, you can call it the ukulele. That's what most people call it, but it's okay if you say ukulele. Ukulele.
I have to share since Sally's talking about her ukulele.
Yeah, it's better that you share anyway. Your
Better
phone.
than I share.
Well, your phone has all the share and stuff on it. So yeah, funny, and it's funny you say like August 17th. I'm thinking like, what's August 17th? There's something about August 17th. And I remember Sam has to go to the doctor for a wart. He's had this like a hand wart for like, what do you think? A year that he's been battling? And he's like, will you just please like cut this thing out of me? He's been doing that thing where you put the medicine on it and then it goes away and then comes back and then he has, I know, it's fascinating.
This is what happens when I have to share.
And he tried, what's that cider stuff that's supposed to be really healthy for you?
Cider.
No, like something like cider vinegar or something. And he's like put that on it for a while and it's still like every time he looks the other way, the thing grows back. So he's like, let's just get
Remember
this
that next
thing
time you shake his
cut
hand.
off.
Forget COVID. You shake Sam's hand, you get cooties.
Well, it's on the outside. It's like right there. And no one would notice it but him. But he's just like, this thing drives me crazy. So, I don't know. Wart conversation. That's what we're down to on a Monday morning while we're dashing through the streets of Levittown and Hicksville.
I'm still sharing. Sorry. I'm still sharing.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. You looked like you were like thinking about something. So yeah. So went to Governor's. It didn't look like the internet was working, so I tried my phone, and like you get that like big like 0. Oh, that's what I was doing. Remember, like you took that picture of me, and I was like this, and you're like, "What is Sallie thinking?" So I'm still wondering what you posted today. What I said this about. But yeah. So how was everyone's weekend? Ours was we were rained out here on Long Island for yesterday. But it was a good, fun weekend. Let's see, should I just start on stuff? to start on stuff. Sharks. We've had sharks. So I was reading that this surfer guy in Australia was out surfing, and his surfer partner, this woman surfer, got like attacked by a great white shark. It bit her in the calf, then it bit her in the back of the thigh, and he swam over and repeatedly punched the great white shark in the face until it let go. It's like crazy.
That's insane.
You think to yourself, like beat that as far as being all manly. You beat a white shark off your woman. I don't know if they're dating, but I think they should date now.
I'm almost done, I think.
Well, it's okay. Yeah, I have I'm trying to think of what. I'm like dropping phones and stuff. I got a text today from the school, and everything's like really explained well as far as what they're doing in Massapequa schools. So yeah, I'm just so happy that I got this like great information. And by the way, they didn't even update their website. They didn't even I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go to the website and figure out what they're doing because this makes no sense. And I go to the website and nothing's changed. It's like the old calendar from before COVID. So it says revision, first day of school, 9/8. So okay, got that. And then school is in session on May 27th. What does it even mean?
On May 27th?
It says first day of school, 9/8/20.
Okay. That's the day after Labor Day. So they all have to go in. Doesn't say anything about virtual.
Doesn't say anything. And then it says, this is a text I got this morning. And then the next sentence is, school in session on May 27th, 21.
I mean, that doesn't even coincide with the last day of school.
No, because it's
So what does that
usually
even
like June 23rd is usually the last day. So I could understand if they're saying school is out of session May 27th, but it's a month early, and it doesn't say that. It says school in session on May 27th, 21. Thanks for the great information, Massapequa High School. You are on top of things.
Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. I was talking to some friends in Wanto where I used to live, where my kids went to school. Apparently they've submitted a few plans and it keeps getting rejected. I mean, and you can't blame them. Everybody's a mess. Nobody knows what they're doing this year.
They send out a text. Like the only thing we've really heard from them, and it doesn't even make sense. And it's like that, 2 sentences. But thanks, that's really helpful. It doesn't say anything about Zooming or
And it
what
says,
they're doing.
And it says go check out the school calendar, and you go on their website, and it's the old calendar.
The old calendar. The old calendar says,
You just made up a word.
September 3rd is the first day of school, which clearly it isn't.
All right, so you covered the weekend. You covered a shark punching man. You covered school.
Throwing my phone.
I once saw a guy.
Covered pausing, desperatally waiting for you to talk.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Fucking everything up.
I once saw a man getting attacked by a bunch of bees. Like, it was a big swarm of bees.
Really?
And he was like going like this, trying to get away from
Like
him. So he just started.
Movies?
What?
Like you see in the movies?
Well, no,
where they're,
not like
running?
not like thousands, but it was like a little grouping, probably maybe 10, 20 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't know, like, no matter where he was moving, he couldn't get away from them. So he was actually punching. I was at work. Me and my partner, man, we were laughing our asses off.
Did it work?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
All right, so my mother's watching. Joan Croupier is watching. Joe Stas says hi. Felix says hello. I always celebrate Elvis's death anniversary by doing lewds and taking a long crap, says Andy Placinos.
Yeah, did you, he actually, that's how he died. On the toilet.
My daughter, Andy Placinos' daughter, started working out chords on her uke this weekend. Yes, uke. Ukulele, not Bob Euchre. I'd much rather talk about Bob Euchre than Sallie's ukulele. Apple cider vinegans. Jimmy Maestro, better show ratings. Show is your rug. What? Oh, maybe because we were setting up in the beginning. Yeah, so, like Sallie said, there is still no internet at Governor's. So we had to make a mad dash over here to my mother's, who lives very close to Governor's, but it still took us about, I don't know, a little less than 10 minutes,
And then it
which,
took us 15 minutes to put the thing in the right place.
well, usually that's kind of fun. But yeah, by the time we got here, obviously we were running late getting set up, and we couldn't figure out where to set up, and yeah, it was just a mess. But we're here. We're here now.
Zestos is watching.
Hello, Zestos. Addison Scott. Hello, Addison Scott. Hope you're well, pal. I saw your dad is watching too. I performed at a sing-hour set show to circumvent the cabaret laws. I was one of 3 people out of 10 to 12 that actually took it literally. Sing? Oh, you mean like comedy? You had to sing your set? This is Andy Plagianos. So you had to sing your comedy routine? Because the comedy clubs are still not open yet. Some cabaret places, for music and stuff is open, but comedy clubs for some reason.
So funny. So now he's like a band, but he's just gonna do his comedy set singing, like The Sound of Music. I love this. I think they should always do that. I love musicals. Good deal.
Ooh, a mystery. Good morning, Greg DeFilippo. May 27th supposed to be a day off, and they're saying school is on that day, maybe?
I don't know. It's weird that they would send out
Is that Memorial Day?
like a group text. Like, I've never gotten a text from the school district saying, "Oh, this is your day off that's already on the calendar." I mean, you would look at the calendar. So I don't know. I mean, I just think some superintendent was drunk in her bed texting all of us.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn that off?
It's too loud.
Yeah, Felix says it sounds like there's wind blowing. How's that? Is that better? Sorry about that. We had a fan blowing on us. Elizabeth Batapede, she was attacked by bees and jumped in the shower. That's a good idea. Well, the guy that I saw, this was outdoors, so he just started punching them.
Were bees in her? Were
What?
bees in her house?
I guess so. She jumped to the shower.
Wow.
No, they're outside.
Your mom said you're welcome.
Right here in this apartment. Years ago, speaking of things flying around, I had come over here to visit, and I was hanging out with my mother and my brother, and the TV's on, which is pretty much straight across from us. And all of a sudden, right to my left here are curtains. We see the curtains are moving. We're all looking at each other like, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" So all of a sudden, from out behind the curtain comes out a bird. And the bird starts flying around the apartment. My mother runs into the bathroom, closes the door.
For a bird.
For a bird.
It wasn't like a vampire bat or something. It was a bird.
It wasn't a vampire bat. It wasn't a bee. It wasn't a person. It wasn't a mouse. It was a bird.
Okay.
My brother never moved so fast in his life. He's all of a sudden outside. I didn't even see him move.
Opening up the door to help to get the bird out, or running for his life in fear that a bird might fly near him?
Well, that's what I said to him. I said, "Where are you going?" I opened the door to be out. No, you were running because you got scared. No. So I opened up the window over here, and I opened up the screen, and I got a broom, and I just kind of got him out.
That's so funny.
But those two went and hid for their lives. Those killer
They would
birds.
never make it in my backyard. Baby birds are plunking out of trees. We're putting things back in nests. We're making nests.
Taking dumps on cars.
There's so many birds. Yeah, that's the front of the house. Yeah. Well, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're all over. We have a bird feeder and a, what do you call it? What's that thing that they drink and bird bath? Bird bath.
What's that thing they bathe out of?
What's that thing?
What's that thing they take a bath in?
They use those birds that they bathe.
The birds, when they take a bath. What do you call that?
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, Andy Plagianos sang his comedy. I mainly just did some chord progressions and did like Will Ferrell and Elf for the melody.
I think this is hilarious.
Is there video of this, Andy? I would love to see that.
I would love to see that. It might be like a new thing. I think it's a great idea.
Oh, no, it wasn't the fan. Really? That is better with the wind. What? Hello, Andrew Fremder. Oh, Felix says much better. Maybe there's a Moog running in the background with a noise patch. Only Zestos would say that. For all you musicians out
I'm
there.
like, what?
All right, so hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, like Sallie said, it was kind of a wash. Well, yesterday was a washout. But still a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed Pasusu. Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up with Don Sill and Benny Rizzuti. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, like we said, Sally's taking up the ukulele in the house. So
I love it. I think it's really cool.
She's taking up the ukulele.
Yeah.
Her sister Cindy plays the tin whistle, or has taken up the tin whistle.
She plays. She's good now.
She's taken up the tin
She's
whistle.
good. And Sam's been playing.
Her son Sam has stolen some tin whistles and decided to
just
take it
one
up too.
tin whistle, and he plays it really well. And let me tell you, I need to be really encouraging about this tin whistle thing with Sam, because I'm still not over third grade recorder.
Kevin,
Third grade recorder was seriously like I think I had just a big like vein in my forehead for an entire year, and I'm not
big vein in her head.
I'm not exaggerating. It was really one of the hardest years.
A hard vein in
ever.
her head. Kevin has taken up the violin.
Well, he's good.
He's decent.
He's really good.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Yeah, Kevin's like one of those guys that will like just pick up an instrument and start playing it.
But he's the only one in the house that's
He's
pretty
decent.
good at his instrument. So
He's good.
I've decided to take up crying and screaming and puking.
You play harmonica.
No, I
You
don't.
play harmonica.
No, I don't. You bought me a harmonica.
You play
I don't
harmonica
play
as
it.
well as I play the ukulele.
And that is not saying much.
We're really good.
No, we're not. Unless you consider squeaking and shrieking good.
No, see, that's the thing about the ukulele. And no matter what you do, you sound good. Yeah.
Apparently Sally's ears aren't working well.
Well, it's not just me. Like, other people, like, pick up the instrument in the house because they just leave it out. It's a little, you know.
My mother says, my hero. Well, yeah. Yeah, you were hiding in the bathroom when I got the stupid thing out. It would still be here if you didn't, you know, if it was left to you.
Be like making nests in here and raising birds.
Dara DeMarsico Crawford is watching. Hello, Dara. Zestos' grandfather was a farmer with a taste for wild bird. He would have mentioned the bird incident as a free snack from God. Hey, Captain Jack. What?
What?
I don't know. What's that?
What?
Hello, Kent Pichelle. There he is. Kent Pichelle. Nice to see you.
I have to say something that made me laugh on the way over here, because we were like a little stressed, like leaving Governors and running over here, and then so I'm just like, I popped on Facebook for a second, and Darren Dillon, he was a local comic here, and you know
He's dead?
He's a friend of a lot of us, and him and his family moved down to Florida, just like in the last like 2-3 weeks, and he just posted, Florida, I'm really getting fucking tired of saying hello to everyone. And we were just talking about like what it's like when you're not in New York and everyone says hello to you wherever you go. And at first you think it's like so nice, and then quickly you're like, what the fuck? I'm so tired of
I like it.
having to make eye contact and say hi to everyone who passes me on the street. You know, and then after a while you just become that person that does it to everyone else.
Right, you get used to it and you become a friendlier person.
But at first, like, I know, I'm laughing because I know exactly his state of mind, like, where he is right now. Because at first, you're like, this is so nice. New York should be like this. It would be a nice, friendly place. Look how, like, everyone takes the time to, like, make eye contact. And then, like, a couple of weeks in, you're like, all right, enough already.
I don't know. I don't feel that way. I like it. I think it's friendly. I think it's cool. What I don't like
it's
is
exhausting.
My first wife had family in Ohio, so we used to go there a lot. And it's very Mayberry over there, you know, and yeah, everybody knows each other's name, everybody says hi, you're walking, you know, like their city, wasn't Cleveland, where were we? I forget where we were. But the main city was like, you know, Levittown, you know, it was nothing. And, you know, so you're walking down the street and everybody, hi, hey there. I thought it was cool, hi, how are you? Nice to see you, hey, hi. And I do that, I think I do that now, I do that a lot. I'll say hi to somebody when they're walking past or something. Hi, how you doing? And I liked it. I liked it. What I didn't like was, like I said, it's very Mayberry. So in no time, mine was better. Yours is soft.
Like your penis.
Well, yeah, because after this morning. Because yeah, again, it's Mayberry, so I don't like how in 2 seconds everybody knows who you are and everybody knows what's going on. Like everybody knows everything, and that I didn't care for.
Yeah.
And we almost moved there too. We were this close to moving there, and I thank goodness that didn't happen.
Now you're gonna be able to use that.
Thank goodness I stayed in Hicksville or around Hicksville
So you could go to All American
or
and the
Sweet Shop.
Sweet Shop and Marshalls. You have a Marshalls problem.
I have a Marshall. I wouldn't call that a problem.
Yeah, you have a Marshalls problem.
It's ice cream. I think everybody has an ice cream problem. So everybody's saying hi to each other. That's nice. Sallie can sing "Tiptoe Through the Tulips."
Yeah, I'm like really liking it. It's funny because like after the saxophone debacle, I was like, you know what? Let me what else can I do? So I actually typed in Google, the easiest instrument people like to play, and it popped up, and harmonica popped up too, and I was thinking to myself, that like after like a few days of it, I'm like, they're so right. Like this is so fun. Because I used to take guitar lessons.
Fun for the player,
and
not the listener.
The guitar just really isn't, like, I'm sure everyone loves it, but it wasn't fun. But the ukulele's fun. It is. I like it. I don't care, I like it. Oh, Andy said he's sitting here snapping along like an idiot. I can't believe he had to sing a set. I think that's so funny.
I'm gonna sit here like this.
Zesto said he loves the Florida Happy Charm. Unfortunately, this doesn't translate to New York Costco environment. It's more like, back the fuck off, you're not getting your wipes. Oh, one time, it's so funny, when I first moved back to New York, I went to Costco's probably maybe in like the first month. So I'm in an aisle, and I just wasn't used to being in New York, but nothing as bad has happened since, so I don't want to say this is all New York. But I'm in an aisle, and I'm come around the corner, and I don't even, there's an old lady with her cart, and I don't even hit the cart. Like, I didn't even hit the cart. I just come around the corner, and it was like kind of like a close call. So I was like, oh, sorry, and I kind of like back up, and I'm going around, I go, and she just looks at me like she's mad. So I go, I'm really sorry. And she goes, no, you're not.
Really?
And I just cracked up. I was like, wow.
I don't recall that story.
Really?
So what'd you do then?
I just laughed, and like what I wanted to say was, well, I'm not now, but I just kind of like, wow. Yeah. No, you're not.
That's great.
I know, it was really funny. And I'm like, welcome back to New York, people. But like I said, nothing like that has happened since.
Did anybody notice how she said Costco's and Zesto?
Why is it Zestos?
Have you
Yeah,
not?
Zestos.
Zestos. You called him Zesto. He's not a potato chip. And then you said
He's a
Costco's.
tasty little potato chip. Or Zestos.
You're going to get them all excited. Yeah, and then you said Costco's.
Costco's. I was at Costco's.
Like, Bob Costco's. I was at Bob Costco's house. Isn't he
I was at Costco. Yeah,
he's
you're
a
right.
sports commentator, Bob Costco's.
Hi, Andy.
Columbus and
Andy
Cincinnati
Fender.
are nice. I don't think it was Hicksville story time. I just need to hit record. Columbus, Cincinnati, nice. Yeah, Cleveland, not so nice. I years ago, I was once in Cleveland. I was back in Cleveland, right, Ken Pichelle? And it was like 2 a.m. We were going to Cleveland, and we got there. We drove. We got there at 2 a.m. and we couldn't find the hotel. And this was, before cell phones and GPS. So I got out of my car. So my buddy was driving. We were taking turns driving. My buddy was driving when we actually got into Cleveland. And we're right in the heart of Cleveland. We're in this little traffic circle. And it was one way, but we saw a payphone. So my buddy says, all right, get out and call the hotel, and I'll spin around until you get off the phone.
What was
There's
it,
no place to park.
1980s or something?
This was
Payphones?
96, I believe it was.
Did it work?
Notice
There's
Sallie
no
asked.
way it worked.
Notice Sallie asked what year it was. Well, yeah, again, it's before cell phones. So yeah, payphones were still in existence and working at that time. So I get out, and again, it's 2 a.m., and my buddy takes off. and he didn't just keep going around the circle. He actually took off. I don't even like completely out of sight. And I'm sitting there on the phone, and all of a sudden you had out of nowhere. I mean, the place was empty, and all of a sudden there were 4 guys on their bicycles coming at me and yelling at me.
Like 10 speeds?
No. And they were like, what are you doing here? You know, like, what you want? And I was like, just using the phone, fellas. And they all kind of like were hovering around.
Well,
I'm
now
like,
that we've
I'm
been
sitting on the
watching
phone.
Wire, we know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. If anybody watched The Wire when that used to be on, that's how current we are. We're watching Parenthood that was on 10 years ago, and we just started watching The Wire that was on back in 2007. We're hip.
We were busy people.
So yeah, so I got scared. And finally, my buddy came around. I don't know where he was, but there he was, and I just ran out and got into the car and we took off. And
Wow.
luckily, we found the hotel.
Wow.
That was my experience in Cleveland. Although we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I was disappointed in, but I like to go back there and give it another shot because it was only open for a year at that time.
Mm.
Maybe it's better now. That's my Cleveland story.
All right.
You're welcome.
I have a Syracuse story. Want to go like city by city?
I think that's a good idea.
But
On your ukulele, Felix says, yes, you're welcome for the Back in Cleveland snippet. Felix says you can sing I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts on your ukulele. And that should be your theme song. You should bring your ukulele here tomorrow and sing it. That's what they want to
well,
hear.
I hope you're not here tomorrow. I hope we have like internet.
I'll bet you 25 cents that we're here tomorrow.
Really? I mean, it's fine being here. It's stressful. Like you're driving a place, you walk in, you put your stuff down, and all of a sudden you look around, you're like, there's no internet. Jump back in the car, race through the streets.
Yeah.
So picture this. Picture you're sitting home, you're waiting to get into college, you're waiting to hear. Your dream is to go to Syracuse University.
SUNY Syracuse.
Now, Syracuse University is a pretty good school.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's like any of the state New York schools. They're all great.
And what would someone go there for? Like, SUNY schools have,
do they
specialties
have
and stuff.
Specialties?
SUNY Farmingdale, engineering and some aviation.
Albany, there was like a lot of criminal justice
Right.
and that stuff.
So
I
what
don't
would-
know what it is. I lived in Syracuse for a year, and I know the
And
school
you don't know
is
this?
good, but I didn't go to.
Where haven't you lived? I think that list is shorter.
I haven't.
You haven't lived in
I haven't
Honolulu?
lived in Cleveland. But it's a harsh environment, Syracuse. It's the snow.
Back in Syracuse.
They get more snow than Buffalo. They get more snow than anywhere in
They get
America.
more snow than Buffalo?
Yeah, they
Really?
do. Everyone thinks it's Buffalo and it isn't.
We-
And it's colder and
Really?
just before, like up in Buffalo or Rochester, before the snow falls, it's just a pleasant fall. In Syracuse, it rains. It rains all the time. So it's like a rough place to live, but the school's very good. But however, so you're sitting around waiting to get in, like I wonder if I'm going to be able to go to Syracuse, and then you get that letter in your email box. You're like,
In your email box.
in your email box. Guess what, Mom, Dad? I got accepted to Syracuse. It's the greatest day, not day, just hour. Greatest hour of my life.
What do you mean?
And then an hour later, you get the new email that says, "We didn't mean to send that to you." Syracuse sent a shitload of acceptance letters out to people they did not mean to send it to. And then an hour later, they had to go back and say, and they actually said, because of our technical difficulties, like, no, you pulled up the wrong file, you moron, and sent up the wrong email.
How many is a shitload?
I don't know. I know, like, I actually looked to see if it's happened before, and apparently there's a university down in Florida who sent it out to 400 people.
400 people. Now, did they just send them out too soon? Or
No, they
and then
sent
maybe,
it to the wrong list. Wrong
so
people.
of those
You are not
400,
accepted.
none of them were accepted
None.
like the next week or something.
No.
Wow.
No one, none of that list. It was they picked the wrong file out.
You know what I say to those people? Ha ha.
That's not nice.
I
That's
don't
very
care.
mean-spirited.
They're in Syracuse. They don't have a signal to watch this.
They had a really happy hour.
Happy hour.
But yeah, so Syracuse, man,
Syracuse, man.
bad, bad, bad. The only good thing in Syracuse is
Exactly.
Louis and
What?
Carlo.
Louis and Carlo.
Hmm.
The Uncle Louie variety show. Well, Melissa and Teddy.
Oh, right.
Melissa and Teddy, who do their Billy Joel
They
show.
have a new location, so they may not even be in Syracuse. They may be in Liverpool. They could be
Well, they live in
like,
Syracuse, don't they?
They may not live in the city of Syracuse. They may live in the outskirts.
We went to visit them once, man, and there was nothing in that town. We're
Talk
like, what
about
in the world?
outskirts.
I mean, tumbleweeds we saw, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it was something. We actually thought we were in the wrong place.
And their radio station was like a shoebox. It's like
It
the size
was.
of my car.
It was a trailer that just was sat off a road, kind of in the woods, and you walked in and it was like a little radio station.
Crazy.
Weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
Oh,
let's see.
we should. What are you gonna do with?
Syracuse. Syracuse has sports analytics and I think some sports management.
Oh, really?
Felix has been watching seasons of That Girl with Marlo Thomas. Troy is kind of snowy too.
Troy is like outside of Albany, and it's a little. The only thing about Albany is it's not as sunny as a lot of upstate. Like Utica gets 3 days of sunshine a year. Three.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Stop the presses. I'm changing the subject.
Okay.
It's August what?
17th. That's what I was just about to tell you.
Oh,
Like,
was
we
it?
gotta do this, yeah.
You know what today is, folks? DJ D Love, who unfortunately we don't have phones. We hope that studio is up and running soon, so we can get people in and we can take calls again and talk to you guys. DJ D Love, if you're watching out there, we haven't forgotten you, pal. Today was supposed to be the day that DJ D Love was going to do his show.
So Tony has a special surprise for you, Dennis. He is now going to sing "Happy Birthday" to you, Tony.
Now, apologize to him right now for lying to him.
Tony's going to sing to you because you couldn't be in the studio and you couldn't come to his mommy's house.
Sally promised to
And
bring
he
her
can't call
ukulele
you.
to sing "Happy Birthday" and she didn't bring it.
So Tony begged me this morning to introduce him to sing you "Happy Birthday," and he will not let you down.
DJ D Love, we will do your show as soon as that studio's open. We don't know when that's going to be.
But in the meantime,
Hopefully,
take it away,
we
Tony.
think it'll be within. We think it'll be within early to mid-September that the studio will be open. We will do your show once that studio's up. So our apologies. We hope you have a great birthday. We hope you get a little loving from Dorian, and we hope everybody
You
please
seriously
say.
going to screw him out of a birthday song?
I never promised that. You're the one that just threw me under the bus here and put me on the spot. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Tony. Sing him happy birthday.
Go ahead, you do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Dennis D. Love.
No, actually, see, you did it
Happy
completely
birthday,
wrong.
dear Dennis, whose birthday is August 17th, who's supposed to have his own show today, and it really sucks that he can't. Happy birthday. Oh, wait, let me get my ukulele out. To you. How hard was that?
But you did it
And
all
he's
wrong.
like the performer.
You did it all wrong. Yo, man, it's my birthday, man. I don't know what I'm doing now, man. I'm just chilling, yo, man. It's my birthday. Yo, man, I don't know what I'm doing next, man. Yo, suckers, you just hanging out, man. I'm going to do something for my birthday, man. Yo, man, it's my birthday. Yo, man, I'm going to talk to Donnie Wahlberg for my birthday, man. I'm going to make me lots of dough, man. That's right. I don't know what I'm doing next, man. Yo, just a bunch of suckers, man.
That was excellent.
Happy birthday, DJ D Love. There, I did it.
That was excellent.
Shut up.
It was good.
It's also Tony Landolfi's birthday. Happy birthday to him as well. Hope he's having a great day. So happy birthday to you guys. And yeah, I don't think DJ D Love is on Facebook anymore. But if anybody, if you know how to reach him or
he got hacked a couple of times, and and that's why he kept like changing his name on Facebook. And then the last time he got hacked, I remember because whenever he gets hacked, you get like a message in your message thing saying, "Oh, it's weird." So you're like, Dennis, think you got hacked, and then he just stayed off Facebook unless he didn't tell us what his new Facebook name was.
That could be. Or he's
Yeah.
watching on YouTube or something. He does watch. I mean, that's when, because he was calling. He knew we were on. So,
Okay.
Daniel Ash is watching. So, Adman may never have found Gov's Radio had you not gone on that particular trip to Syracuse.
Really?
Hello, Kim Hanstein.
We got up at 4 in the morning, or did we start driving at 4 in the morning?
All right, well, hang on 2 seconds. All right, see, Daniel Asher says she thinks his birthday is the 19th. See, Sally brought up to me this morning, she said, isn't it DJ D-Love's birthday? And I actually said, isn't it the 19th?
Maybe we picked Monday because Eric does Wednesday.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I just have down Dennis's show today in my calendar.
So Ken Pichelle, refresh my memory. That's how you found us? Because from when Sally and I did...
Well, we knew it was from the Billy Joel thing.
Yeah, but we weren't on here yet, though, were we?
I don't know. I don't know. I know it was a Sunday we went, so...
Right, but I thought it was 2017 that we went up there to Syracuse.
I don't know. But
No,
yeah, did
either way.
we leave at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, because it's a 3-hour... No, 4 in the morning?
I thought it was like a 4-hour drive, no?
Is it 4 hours? Oh, you're right. Well, it's north of
It's
Albany,
4.
yes?
It felt like 4.
Albany is 3.
No, it's left of Albany.
To go to Albany and make a left.
No, you don't. It's completely different. New York's a big place.
So you're saying it takes 4 hours?
I think so. You got to go.
But we
It's
got.
dogleg left.
But we
For
got.
you golf people.
Oh. But we got there at 10:30. I remember that.
Oh, all right.
Did we stop for breakfast?
No, I just know we're like.
Yeah,
plow through
I'm thinking we
people.
left at like 6 or 6:30 or something. And then we got. I remember we got there at 10:30 because I remember that because I was surprised that Teddy and Melissa weren't even there yet.
Yeah, what was up with that?
They showed up like 5 minutes later.
We had that.
That nasty church lady was
The
yelling at
church
us.
lady was yelling at us.
Yeah, she was
She
nasty.
was something.
Yeah, we did the show, and then we drove right back home, and I felt bad for you because I did the 4-hour drive in the morning, so you drove for the ride home, and it took I think 6.5 because of traffic.
Yeah, definitely
I
just because
slept.
of traffic. Because I'm not a slow driver.
Oh no, she ditches cops.
I do.
She's a ninja. She's a
Several
nut job.
times. I'm good at it. We all have our skills.
Jeff Boatsy's watching. All that means is you're gonna have to sing it again on the 19th. Nope.
Danielle has a good idea. She said Eric wasn't doing Wednesdays yet.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Maybe it's just he had other plans on his actual birthday. That's a good point. Maybe, but he asked for the date, and we just said yes. I don't think we're like, oh, what day do you want? Yeah, he definitely has to. You were killing it. That was good. You did a good job. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. I am. That's sincere. This is my sincere look. Good job.
Is Carla watching by any chance?
No, I haven't seen her. Oh, you're gonna bring up her ex-husband.
I want to know what happened to Big Jake Okerson.
We should have asked her over the weekend.
All right, first off, speaking of ad man, before I forget, I'm just going to do the ads.
Yeah,
'cause
go
we're,
right ahead.
We're
Yeah, go.
we're a little more than halfway through, and I forgot to do the ads. Hey, don't forget teespring.com, teespring.com for your Govs Radio swag, your hats, your shirts, your vests, your underwear, your
Masks.
your ties, your masks, your
Cell phone cases.
cell phone cases, your bras, your glasses,
Bananas.
your bananas. Let's see,
Your lawnmowers.
your lawnmowers.
Yeah.
For more than 25, so go to teespring.com, order some Govs Radio swag. You can get your favorite show on your shirt or on your whatever it is you're ordering. Lots of great stuff there. Teespring.com. It helps support Govs Radio as we try to get things done, like open the studio. There you go. So go to teespring.com. Take a picture of yourself with your Teespring swag, your Govs Radio swag from
Not
Teespring.
naked. Not naked people.
Well, yeah, you can be naked for. Model your
If I
Govs
see
Radio underwear with
one
nothing
more
else on.
hairy booby, no.
Thanks for ruining the whole thing.
No.
Hairy booby. Oh, that's just Eric. Send us a picture of you with your Govs Radio swag from teespring.com, and you'll get yourself passes to Governor's Comedy Clubs when they open back up.
No
And
pictures
we'll
of
get to that in a second,
mugs
too.
on your butt.
Mugs on your butt. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such technique as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow through insurance process to return of your vehicle, we are with you. So please call Two Eagles Auto Body at 516-328-2527, located in New Hyde Park. Again, Two Eagles Auto Body, 516-328-2527, and ask for John. Tell him Knockem Dead Comedy sent you, or Govs Radio
they're all
sent
saying
you.
it's a 6-hour drive. Like
It is 6
Captain
hours?
Jack, and that makes sense. We left at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got there at like 10:30. That makes sense. Captain
Alright.
Jack said 6. Felix said it's really far. Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, Felix
I have
said
more.
Donnie Wahlberg stole DJ Love from us. Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah, it's the phone thing and his Facebook issues.
All right, where's my Roslyn Social ad? I
Okay.
can't find it. Roslyn Social, they have the rooftop lounge open. They have their great menu. They have
Really good
curbside
food.
delivery. Great food, great staff.
They were one of the first places to open back up because their food is great, their staff is great. They have a really nice patio already on the top of the building, so it's I don't know. They've gotten it right from the beginning, so it's nice and pleasant to go there.
Yeah,
Check them out.
I can't find it, but yeah, Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village. It's a great place.
Maybe we'll print them out today. And just
Yeah, I'm gonna
it.
have to.
Yeah, we'll do that because we're like flipping through phones and stuff, and it's really good places. Like the auto place is great, and Roslyn is great. So check them both out if you need to eat or have your car repaired. Jeff Bosey wants condoms from Teespring.
Oh yeah, I said that the other day. Yeah, there's condoms. You can go get them there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I find it? I found it! Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. That's right. Rooftop lounge, takeout, curbside pickup, delivery. They're all over your favorite food service apps. Or you can call them at 516-801-4963 and say hi to Nick. 516-801-4963. Say hi to Nick.
Good deal.
We hope you're all staying safe. We certainly look forward to serving you in person. Famous cocktail and desserts are available to go as well. Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. There you go. Did I leave anybody out? And of course, oh yes, I did. Governor's Comedy Club, which, I'm sorry, but write Governor Cuomo, write your elected leaders, elected officials, ask them what in the world is going on. Why is Governor still not open? Places like Governor still not open.
I think they just want musical comedies. They want people like Andy to keep singing.
And let them keep the patio open, for crying out loud. Don't give them any crap. They're providing us with laughter and harmony and happiness and togetherness and kumbaya-ness. So, in the meantime, support Governors. They have 3 comedy clubs, 5 stages, and they only have 1 open because of this craziness. So support them. Go to govs.com and see their schedule of who's coming up. Hope you enjoyed Andrew Dice Clay there this weekend. He did a lot of shows this weekend there. Tim Dillon is there this week. Christy Stefano is coming up. Sam Morrill. Anthony Rodia's got a bunch of dates in September. Go to govs.com for information, scheduling, tickets, everything you need at govs.com. And of course, don't forget, a week from this Wednesday, this guy, who will not blow it again.
You didn't blow it.
Nah.
Like, you didn't blow it the first time.
The first time I kicked ass.
The second time was
Second
not bad.
time I blew it, and this time I will be kicking ass again. That is a promise. That's a promise. August 26th. That's a Wednesday night. They're not open late because, you know, they're outside and there's no noise ordinances. Ordinances? They're not open that late. So come enjoy your dinner, enjoy some shows, and have a laugh. Governor's Comedy Clubs. There you go. You're waiting to say something. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna show like I went like shopping for slippers this weekend.
Oh, well, you're changing the subject?
Yeah.
We weren't done talking about the comedy.
All right.
Go ahead, finish your slippers. Here, it's the geek portion of our show, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. So these are
Show it again.
hitchhiker
Slippers.
lantern beetles. Check it out. You ready? I'm trying to get your eyes in there. And so 8 counties in New Jersey are closed because these things are infesting their whole communities, and they can't let people get in cars and drive away and infest other counties, and they're trying to like kill them left and right. They actually put out a notice saying if you see these, just kill them. Like, don't be one of those like let them outside with a glass, you know, that, you know, we do at a lot of houses. Just kill them because they're eating everything. So yeah, they get into the car, they get underneath your car, and then you drive, and then they go someplace else. But I just thought it was funny because they look just like
So-
slippers.
So we're on quarantine again to
Not
avoid
here
the
in
killer
New Jersey.
slippers?
8 counties in New Jersey.
See? Like we needed a reason to avoid Jersey. Will Sharon Gov condoms at 7 minutes, you're getting the light. Will Sharon, hope you enjoyed. It was Will Sharon week last week. He was on No Rhyme, No Reason. He was on Domestic Disturbance.
It was good to see him.
He was on Johnny
you
McDonald's
could
show.
never get too much of Will Sharon.
I agree.
Really, I'm serious. He's just a pleasure all the time. Love that guy. He's really he's so funny. His comebacks are so funny, and he's one of the nicest people I've met.
When that studio is open, we get people back in there. He's got to be one of the first people we get in there. Along with Andy Plajanos, who just asked if I plan on being funny on August 26th. I don't know, that's for you to decide. If you thought I was good back in March when you saw me, it's going to be the same act. So, you tell me if it's funny. I think it'll be funny.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
So speaking of comedy shows, Will, do you know Big J Okerson? 'Cause I know you're good friends with Carla and Mike and Tim and them. Are you friends with Big J Okerson? Did you guys hear about this poor bastard? Last week he was doing a show in Jersey
Oh, see?
when one of those bugs came and attacked him and ate up half of his leg. It was insane.
They ate the bugs, attacked his eyes, and drank the juice out of his eyeball.
So Big J was the headliner at it, and the openers were doing their thing, and apparently there was a table of a family, and they were drinking, and they were getting a little disruptive. And apparently they had a little back and forth with some of the other comics. And the club, if I got this right, the club asked Big J prior to him going on stage if he would like them removed. And I don't know.
He should have said yes.
I don't know Big J, but I heard he's a great guy. And he said, yeah, he said no problem. I'll handle it. No sweat. You know, he wanted these people, even though they were heckling and being dicks, they still were. You know, he still wanted them to get their money's worth and have a night out. So he goes out there. He's doing his set, and this table was giving him a hard time, especially a lady, a woman. I don't know how old she was. I don't know if she was. I don't know who she is, but it was a family. We found out later it was a family at the table, and one of the women at the table giving him a hard time. And at first he was handling it. After a while, it did become much.
I love when comics just shut down those people completely, like right away, because it's not just about them being bothered. Like, they're usually loud and obnoxious, and they annoy everyone else who bought a ticket and wants to be entertained.
Right.
You're sitting there, and it's not your place as another customer to be like, you know, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like, you can't, so you hope that a place does, like, get rid of them quick, or the comic shuts them down. I've like, seen, you know, snippets of comics just shutting them down. It's, like, really cool.
And unfortunately, there is. I don't want to say it's a normal thing, but it does happen fairly regularly where you have that one jerk in the audience who just won't shut up.
The wannabe comic who thinks they're so funny, you know.
Or even worse, when you go to like the Long Island, you know, when Governors has the laugh off, or you know, like the contests, and the people there, they show up to support one person. After that person is on, then they don't care anymore, and they just start. The whole group just starts talking amongst themselves.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
I hate that.
Yeah.
So Big J eventually did reach out to security and say, okay, you know, we've had enough. It's too much now. Yeah, please escort these people out.
Will thinks it was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, was it Pennsylvania? All right, my
Yeah.
apologies if I got that wrong. It wasn't too far from here. Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Same difference.
So, like Sallie, she doesn't know where she saw the bear.
Yeah, is that the two places I confused?
Yeah, you were in Pennsylvania, and you
Like-
went live on Facebook
Like,
because
here we are in New Jersey.
Yeah, here we are in New Jersey. Look, there's a bear.
It was a show you couldn't go to. We're getting off topic, but it was
Yeah,
a
I
show.
know, yeah.
It was a murder mystery he couldn't go to, which he hates. Like, if he can't be in the murder mystery, he breaks out in rash. Like, he's like, oh, are they going to set it up right? Or, you know, like, he wants to be there.
That is not true one bit. There is not a single worry, are they going to set it up right?
That is true. All right, I take it back. So,
I just enjoy it.
you
I
like
love
to be there.
Yeah, I just hate missing it.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna, like, Tony always does the live, you know, on Facebook thing beforehand. I'll, like, help him out and do that. You know, so I go out, like, outside the place, and there are bears. There are seriously 2 bears running on this golf course.
You would say they're about 100 yards away from you?
Yeah, I mean, I was up on a ledge, so I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be afraid a bear's gonna attack me. Like, I wasn't really all that concerned. They were just having fun. They were just, you know.
Eating the last woman they saw.
They were just on the golf course running around having fun.
Playing golf. They're good golfers.
Yeah.
They were using the bones of the last person they ate.
So I did. I was like in one state. Where was I? I was in Pennsylvania.
You were in Pennsylvania and you're like,
And I'm
what
like,
guys, we're in New Jersey.
Hey everyone, here we are. Knockem Dead Comedy. We're in New Jersey. And the first comment is Tony that says, "You're in Pennsylvania, you dumbass."
Please help! Help me! I'm getting attacked by bears. Okay, man, where are you? I don't know.
I don't know.
I could be in Honolulu.
I was in charge of the music.
Not the GPS.
I could tell you what albums we played.
What albums did you play?
Well, if Linda was in the car, we were playing Boston, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do. I miss the murder mysteries a lot. So that too, when this is all over with, don't forget Knockem Dead Comedy. You want to have a fundraiser to get some funds back into your organization. You're a restaurant. You want people back in your establishment. You just want to have some fun at your private event. You want to have a party because you haven't seen anybody in ages. Call Knockem Dead Comedy. We're ready, man. If this thing was over tomorrow, we'd be ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Murder mysteries and game shows and custom shows and all sorts of great comedy shows. Knockem Dead Comedy, where you'll see me, Sallie, and Eric, and all sorts of great people. So anyway, yeah. So Big J then he motions to security. You know, he's got to get these people out of here. So security, you know, they went, you know, to get this woman out, and there were guys at the table as well that were not happy. So one
They
guy.
took their woman.
So Jay is standing on the stage, right? He's holding his mic. He's standing by the stage, or on the stage. And it's an elevated stage. One guy from the table runs around the stage, climbs up the stairs, and is running at him to get him, while another guy from that table walks up to the stage, you know, and so the stage came up probably about his chest. He grabbed Jay's leg and pulled him off. And he did that before the other. But meanwhile, this other guy, who knows what he was going to do, but the guy on the ground got to him first, and actually, you know, pulled him off the stage. You can, if you look it up, you can find it. We saw the video on the internet. I mean, and
Police were called.
yeah, police were called. Arrests were made, and Big J is okay. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
he's fine, but how could he be? I mean, he's a large man, and he like clumped off the stage. I mean, I'm sure he's going to be sore forever.
Oh
if
yeah,
he
I'm sure
didn't,
he's sore,
hurt
but no
anything.
serious injuries, thank God. Great comedian. We don't.
Unless you're 20.
I don't know about you, but I've never met him. I don't know him, but I've seen him. I've seen his act. He's great. So best wishes to him. But we just couldn't believe we saw that. That was just insane. We hope those idiots. I hope he sues them, and I hope they have to pay all sorts of fines and have to pay Jay and pay Jay.
Yeah.
I hope.
Idiots.
Yeah, stupid idiots.
I hate hecklers.
Yeah. We've had them at Knockem to comedy
I just
shows.
feel bad. Like when everyone's on stage, even if it's like someone who I haven't met before, I just always feel like, yeah, maybe it's like a mothering thing. Like I just hope everyone does well. Like
I hope everybody's okay.
I hope everyone does like
I
well
love
up there.
you, you love me.
Yeah. And so when I see them, like their timing is off because some idiot's screaming out. But it is like amazing to see, even though I hate hecklers, it's amazing to see complete professional comics handle them, and they have different ways of handling them. Like one time we saw Jackie Martling, and we just thought it was like part of the act. Like that's how smooth Jackie was. This one guy, we're like in the middle of watching him, and one guy in the audience screams out, "Hey Jackie, hold on for a second. I have to, go pee," or whatever he said. I forget what he said.
Oh yeah, he said, "Can you wait a minute? I gotta go pee. Can you hang on a second?"
And Jackie was, he just talked to him like they had been best friends for, and it was like he was making jokes about it and funny things about it, and he waited and he made more jokes when the guy sat back down, and we're like, oh, that was like really funny. And then we talked to Jackie later. He was like, yeah, who's that fucking asshole? So like, Jackie was like, he's so, when you've done it 1,000 times, nothing's gonna surprise you. But I hate hecklers, like they don't care about, they think they're funny and they're not.
We did a murder mystery once. Geez, got to be 20 years ago, where there was a guy who was really drunk and he just wouldn't stop. And as the night went on, he was getting worse and worse. We're down to the last maybe 10, 15 minutes of the show. And my character, I had already walked off. My character was already done. My character just walked off. But now this guy, I walked out of the room, but I stayed right outside the door because I
You just had a
just see
feeling.
this guy was getting worse. And sure enough, he grabbed one of our performers. Didn't touch her in any inappropriate way, but he still grabbed her and was holding on to her. At that point, a few guys from the establishment came over. I walked back in, and I
Yeah.
went right in. And
You're
within,
very protective of the staff. I will say that about you.
I try to be.
Yeah.
And we were there for, I don't even think I was really even in there yet when, sure enough, people started swinging. And it just turned, it was like one of those, it was like the Blues Brothers movie. Like within 10 seconds, you had like, it was like a brawl. It was like 5-on-5. There was like some kind of West Side Story rumble going on.
Wow.
People are now like running out of the place. It was complete pandemonium. I grabbed whatever cast members I could grab, and I was like, over this way. And we shuffle into our dressing room. I turn around to go back out to see what's going on. I look out, they're now this was on the second floor, they're now fighting on the stairs. And people are trying to leave around them, people are trying to break them up, and they're actually going down the stairs as they're all fighting. Oh, it's like it was almost like a cartoon where you just see smoke and arms. And
Do you remember what the venue was? Like, what was it?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say.
Oh, right.
So I go back into the dressing room to make sure that everybody's safe. And there were two people that ran. This wasn't a Knockem Day comedy show. This was years ago.
Fundraiser or a
It was
family
a
event?
fundraiser.
Okay.
This was before I had Knockem Day comedy. This was when I was still working for other people, before I had my own company. And so I go into the dressing room, and there's two people that run the company. They were out and about. They came in, and they actually locked us in the dressing room.
Because they were afraid for you?
Yeah. So we're witnessing this crazy fight. We're trying to make sure we're all okay. And now we're all locked in a room together, and we couldn't get out. And all we hear out there is screaming and shuffling and craziness. Like, what the... And I don't... At the time, I don't even know... Oh, no, I did know who locked us in. But I was like, why did they just lock us in? Like, what did we do? You know, and then we were locked in for probably a good half hour, 45 minutes, which is not bad. It's not that long, but at the time when you don't know what in the world is going on, you're like, what? So I blasted this guy when we finally got out of the room. I said, don't you ever do that again. I was screaming. So there's all this.
Being locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it could have been like a fire or something, and, you know, you worry about, like, stuff like that. He was just protecting you, maybe.
Zestos once heckled Michael Douglas at a Met game for a few innings. We were drunk, and he signed a few baseballs for us, good laughs. He had missed his flight to LaGuardia, so he took in a few innings at Shea. Oh, that's cool. But he was all right with it? You didn't bug him, did you? You didn't piss him off. I bet he's a cool guy. He looks like a partier.
Zestos?
Well, no, Zestos is a cool guy. We know that. But yeah, Michael Douglas.
Yeah. I bet he was Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's in his 70s, but yeah, he's still kicking. All right, so it's almost time for us to get out of here, but I wanted to just quickly get into the big news today. We're talking about COVID. We're talking about comedy clubs. Hope they're open soon, but what is opening today are bowling alleys.
Oh, wow.
Bowling alleys can open today, and gyms will be allowed to open soon. Bowling alleys will be able to operate at 50% maximum capacity limit. Face coverings, social distancing will be required at all times. Every other lane must be closed. Patrons need to stay with their party at their assigned lane. Thorough cleaning and disinfection of shared or rented equipment between each use will be required. All food service must follow all state-issued guidance. Due to restrictions on indoor dining, food and beverage service will not be allowed in New York City bowling alleys.
All right. But Long Island.
Also, New York City museums
Are opening?
and other low-risk cultural institutions can reopen, starting Monday, August 24th, next week. Museums, aquariums, and other low-risk indoor cultural arts. But they have to follow state guidance, of course. Oh, they only have a 25% maximum occupancy limit.
Yeah, I hope they. I like all the local stuff opening back up because we all want to live our lives and, you know, make money and be entertained. But I don't want, like, part of me doesn't want to open up museums because then people come over from other countries and vacation in New York City again.
Yeah, but it's only 25% capacity.
Because no locals are going to go to a museum. They've done it like 15,000 times.
Well, there you go. So just tourists.
Right. So we don't want the tourists here.
I hear what you're saying.
Oh, today is also your chop your leg off day, isn't it?
Oh, what's today's date?
August 17th?
Today. Wow. Thanks. 15 years ago today. 15 years ago today. Bam.
Chopped it right off.
Well, I almost forgot that. Yeah, 15 years ago today we chopped off. 15 years ago today was the shark attack, and I punched it.
No, it's Australian, surfer.
I did. I just kept punching.
Came to your rescue.
The whole show just comes around full circle. You see that? Yeah, I punched the shark.
That Australian surfer wasn't born yet to help you out yet.
I actually bit off the shark's fin, and then Sallie fell in love with it.
Well, I'm a pescatarian. I can eat shark.
Well, it was missing, a body part, so you fell in love with it. All right, one more thing, and then we'll get out of here. What? It's only 12:03.
Didn't he just say one more thing?
No, I said I just want to do that
and then
quick.
I added the chop the leg off thing, which took a lot. I almost didn't because we're.
I didn't say one more thing and then got
and
into
I said
the
to myself,
museums.
Sallie, surely you can give a couple of more minutes to the man
Yeah.
who chopped off his leg story.
Yeah.
Because I knew you forgot.
Hi, Tom Galati.
And but now I'm being punished with an extra story.
Fine, I will save it till tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope the work covers it tonight. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the work returns tonight at 8 o'clock. The work with Mike, Pete, and Steve. That's tonight. And speaking of Steve, Steve Squared comes on before. It's a different Steve. Two different Steves. They come on tonight at 6:30. Steve Squared. Yeah, the story involves a brewery, so maybe the work will cover it.
Okay.
If not, maybe I'll
should.
ask them. Yes. The Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. Join them for some laughs. The work with Mike, Pete, and Steve. That's tonight at 8 o'clock, right? That's all we have today, right?
Yep.
And then Sally and I are back tomorrow, probably from here. Thanks, Mom.
Probably from Governor's, because I think they're on it now.
Yeah, they said that on Friday, too.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 11 a.m., me and Sally. Tomorrow is Tuesday Trivia.
Oh, yeah.
So hang out for that. What else? Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Everybody have a great day. The sun is shining, so hope it's shining where you are. Everybody have a great day. Sally and I will see you tomorrow. See ya.
Bye.